Monsignore at triple time, a good second.
Yes, great run. Considering that it was his first time going the trip, he ran a very great race. I mean, the winner was getting 4 kilos from me, so I think that was a huge advantage for the winner. But overall, I'm very happy with my horse's run, and the owners over the moon with the run. They're happy to see that horse can stay. And I mean, it's been a great day, great atmosphere. Couldn't have asked for a better day.
Thanks very much for your time, Kabila. We're going to go to the winning jockey shortly.
There's a lovely shot of Justin Snaith. What a day he's had. Vicky was confirming that he's had 4 winners today. And I think in a weird way, Grant, that he's had 4 winners, but he wouldn't have wanted any more, because I think, as Jono said, you know, this day is about Gaynor Rupert. So although he didn't train the 2 winners that Gaynor had, i.e. Charles Dickens and Beach Bomb.
Beach Bomb, yeah.
He'd be happy to concede those 2, because in his own way, you know, Gaynor's his patron and keeping it very much in the family.
Yeah, I think just listening to the winning connection speeches when Vicky was chatting to Gaynor and the way the crowd were clapping and they were all really getting behind her, she's been a very popular winner today, and you can't blame that as well. It's been a fantastic day's racing. I mean, the elegance that we've seen, the people that have taken the time to get really dressed up. It's been a really high-class race day with high-class horses, and I think it's just full marks all round.
100%, couldn't agree with you more. In fact, Grant Nipfaniko summed it up quite nicely a little bit earlier on when he said, I know it's the King's Plate, but I still refer to it as the Queen's Plate, because Gaynor is the queen of our racing, and I don't think there's anybody across the country who would begrudge them the success they've had today. The only strange thing, actually, I always had assumed that she'd won her own race. So
yeah, 20 years to win her own race.
Incredible, but what a time to do it with Charles Dickens coming back in. I think Brandon is with us with the winning rider.
Okay, so that's how we close it off. The 9th and final race. It goes the way of number 5, Future Swing, the 4-year-old son of Futura. Well done to Anthony Andrews, well done to Justin Snaith. The owners being the Drakenstein Stud Farm, so well done to Mrs. Rupert. It's another one for the team. To Kalinga and Mrs. I.P. Isdale, well done. Congratulations to all concerned. Well done, Ant. Lovely pickup ride. I'm just having a look at the owners involved over here. I mean, a lovely bunch of people that are involved in partnership, and I'm sure they would have enjoyed every moment.
Yeah, my only instructions were, win this. We've got 6 bottles of tequila upstairs for you. So that's the way to my heart. And yeah, no, great pickup ride, Justin. When I got off the last race, Justin said to me, please, can you do the weights and pick the son up? Worth it. So big thanks to him and his team. You know, on a day like today, if you get on one of his horses, they're always going to be cherry ripe. So I just had to settle him. He's never gone this trip before. Wasn't the easiest of tasks, a long day in the heat. I was cramping halfway through the race, but I just knew I had to keep him in there because it'll be worth it in the straight. And he was doing his best work the last half a furlong, so it was a really good win for me.
You must have been very happy picking up this ride, because there was lots of money around in the betting market, which I'm sure you wouldn't have been able to see. But, I mean, nonetheless, there were 1 or 2 question marks. Will he get the trip? Today he's evidently shown that he'll go even further.
Yeah, definitely gets the trip. Don't know about further, but, you know, his main thing is to switch him off. Had a great draw, so that's always in help. You could just concentrate on switching him off, not trying to get him placed in a position where a winning position. But so a great draw. I didn't bounce him out, and from the first ride out the gates, I just tried to switch him off, and he did switch off, but he was tugging. So I know if you can just do that properly, I think there's even more to come.
Last word from you before we close it off, and I go back to Vicky. If you can tell us a bit about Red Palace. I mean, obviously a race where I don't think the pace was ideal. Maybe you can give us feedback?
Yeah, you do if you don't, and you're damned if you do. So, you know, ideally I would want to have led that race. It didn't work out that well. I didn't want to commit and chase her on the first half a furlong, and then she does take the bridle and over race with me. So a horse came and went in front of me, and from then onwards I was fighting against a steal. I know when I'm in front she pricks her ears and she doesn't even hold the bridle, so I probably would have been better off in front, because from the 1800 right until the straight she was pulling with me, and so it wasn't her race, it wasn't her. She's a lot better than that. She's better than the horses that run in front of her, in my opinion, so she just needs to do that still, and we can all see she's a good filly. Fortune didn't work out in my favour.
Well done over here, Ant.
Thank you very much.
Super. There we go. Well done to Anthony Andrews. A very able replacement rider for Muzieni. We wish him well. I'm going to get you back to Vicky to close it off. A big well done to Justin Snaith and his whole team.
Indeed, a huge well done to Justin and his team. 4 winners on the day, so most certainly Future Swing pulling it through at the end there. Son of Futura. Justin, well done.
Great, thank you very much.
I said 4 winners on a day like this is spectacular.
As I said, this is the pinnacle of South African racing. To win 4 races, you take it with everything you have. It's so hard. It really is. And we came in with a few numbers, and I needed to make sure, just over the moon. To John Freeman, who picked and purchased this horse on behalf of the Tricolor Syndicate. It's just unbelievable, and it's so important for Gaynor, as you've seen how her passion is for racing, to enjoy it with her friends. So I'm always under more pressure when her friends are involved because she wants them to do well. So I'm over the moon. I was hoping Ravi wouldn't have a winner today. He's ensured that there's a case of tequila, and now we may be having a few tequilas. There goes the evening. And to the Isdales, Pamela Neville, nicer people you cannot meet in the world. To train for them is an absolute privilege. He's one of the great men of the world, in my opinion. I've read his book, and to train for him is just amazing. And to Gaynor again, to a whole team, La Mora as well, for putting the show on. They really, really deserve it. They are the people that go out there and put so much effort into this racing industry and give so many people jobs and that. So we're just, to have a winner for them is just, it's a great way to end the day. And to the sponsors, Glorious Goodwood, thank you so much.
Well done, Justin.
Excellent, thank you.
With regards to the sponsors, Oliver Ayton is going to hand over the prize, so thank you very much, representing Glorious Goodwood Racecourse. You're going to pose for Justin. You're going to pose for a photo, Justin. Indeed, well done. A lovely way to he looks pleased as punch. With regards to the Tricolor Syndicate, please can you come across and have a chat? You all got to come. And you know why you all got to come? I don't know when you were last on stage together.
I know. It's wonderful to be on stage together. Very special.
Yes, there's always a nominee in the group, and you're it.
Hi, Vicky. Happy New Year to you. I didn't know that I was being given spokesperson duties. But first of all, let's just say to Gaynor, what a fabulous day she's put on today, as always. And beautifully, just the hostess with the mostest. And so wonderful that Charles Dickens won today. And this must be the most goosebumpy race day of all time. And the little consolation at the end with Future Swing. And these 2 fabulous people are the most amazing folks to race with. Pamela, so much of love for all things ontological, biological, all animals on planet Earth, biggest sponsor of Bird South Africa, etc. She's phenomenal. And any time you spend with Neville Isdell is a masterclass. Ex-global president, 2 terms of Coca-Cola, the most fabulous human being. And so all the time we spend with him, we just relish the company, and it's just the best insights ever. And then standing behind, just out of earshot there, come on in, is John Freeman. And John selects all the horses on our behalf of Tricolor, and we respect it immensely because a better eye for a horse you won't find.
This is a wonderful moment for all of you. Well done.
Thank you so much.
I will chat to you all because I think this is important with regards to racing with friends. Neville, you touched on this. You said it's all about racing with friends, and here you are reunited again.
Well, racing to me is the most wonderful sport. I first watched horses run as a 10-year-old with my father, and I never dreamt in my life I'd be standing here today to enjoy this magnificent event. To have won a race on behalf of all our partners has just been phenomenal. And I just want to say to Greg and his team and what they've done, because this has really a resurrection of racing in the Cape. And I look forward to many more happy days with audiences like this, with people celebrating the wonderful horses that we watch. And I think that is going to be great for the Cape, and great for all the citizens of the Cape, and also for our horses as well.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well done to all of you. If I can ask Oliver to hand over your winning mementos, you can please receive those, all of you, and then Neville, let me just get Neville. I'm just going to get Neville for a photo. You're just going to hold on for a photo. Yes, you have to have your photo moment with all your friends on you. And so you're just going to have a photo, Ravi. If you can all just look over there at the cameras. Wonderful moment indeed, and a wonderful way to wrap off the day or end the day with number 5, Future Swing, Son of Futura. Well done to all the connections as well as Drakensberg Stud for breeding.
Thank you very much, Alistair Cohen, for the super commentary, and Vicky and my team down at the broadcasting team. Race 9, Glorious Goodwood Chairman's Cup, Group 3. Setu, in the morning you told me this horse, there's no way it's going to be beaten when we were taking his weight. Hey,
my brother, this horse is working nice. The team is working nice. It's good. The horses, I like it. The horses, I'm happy today.
I know you ride Future Swing. You are the current work rider of the season here in the Western Cape. Kunjan.
Hey, my brother, I'm happy, my brother. I'm happy.